Hi, parents. Welcome to virtual teaching and learning night. My name is Mr. Weidler. I have your son or daughter this semester for AP Economics, and I put together this short video for you guys to get a little bit of an understanding about the course and a little bit about expectations that I have for them. Now, before we get into this, one of the things that I want to make sure we understand is this is a course that is actually open to both sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And sometimes this may be a child's first AP class. Just this slide kind of goes through the idea that what is AP and what to expect from AP. AP is kind of synonymous with college level. And so the goal is for students to receive college credit for taking this class while they're still in school. And they do that by doing well on the national AP exam that they will be taking in May. So AP is not honors. That's a kind of a misconception. A lot of times people use them synonymously with one another. But remember, AP, the goal is to receive college credit. There is an AP exam, and the information that's on that exam is set by the College Board. So myself and every other AP Econ teacher across the country get their curriculum objectives from the College Board. And, the idea is that we have to get from point A to point B. So we do move through material pretty quickly. And the goal, like I said, is to earn that college credit. Honors, very different. There isn't college credit associated with it. There's more flexibility typically with timing on that because they don't need to get from point A to point B as quickly as we might. So in May, students are going to take an AP exam and they will receive a number from 1 to 5 based on how well they did on that test, with a 3 or above of being anything that is what is considered qualifying by colleges and universities. So this number will let them know that they are either extremely well qualified, qualified, possibly qualified, or no recommendation. Okay, and so the goal for myself and for all students is for them to get a 3 or better on this exam. So as far as what schools accept, every school tends to be very different on what scores they will accept. But Illinois passed a law several years back that said that public universities must accept a 3 or better unless it's major specific. So for example, if you're going to major in economics, you might have a different requirement than someone that is going into another field of study. Private universities don't have to follow this law, and schools outside of the state don't as well. So, for example, Northwestern has a different requirement than other schools in the state would. So, what does the course look like? Well, fall we have microeconomics. Okay, and so when I talk to students, I tell them think small, small picture. We're looking at individuals and producers and how they make decisions. Okay, so we're going to be exploring things, major economic concepts like supply and demand. Again, how businesses make key decisions and how market failures might occur and what we might be able to do to fix them. In the spring, we look at macroeconomics. This is kind of the big picture. We're looking at the economy as a whole. We are not looking at individual decisions anymore. We're looking at, like I said, the big picture. So we're going to look at kind of the overall health of the economy. How do we measure the health of the economy? And what are some things that the government might do in order to stabilize or grow the economy? We also do spend some time looking at international economic trends, and we deal with global trade and currency valuations towards the end of the semester. The AP test that they will take, I always sell this class as one of the best bang for your bucks that you can have because it's 2 standalone courses, micro and macro. They also have 2 separate AP tests. So in theory, you can get college credit for both micro and college credit for macro. The tests, nothing to worry about now, but I put this on here so that you can see that there are 2 separate testing dates for both micro and macro. The format is exactly the same. If everything goes as planned and students can take a traditional AP Econ test like they have in years past, with the exception of last year, they will have part multiple choice, 60 questions, and then they will also have part free response questions where they have to analyze and problem solve different economic scenarios. One of the great things about econ is that it is a class that leads to a lot of it leads to a lot of majors, and it also is a requirement for a lot of majors. So this is a list here that I show students, and I say, it's one of the broadest disciplines that's out there. Economics is really about decision making and problem solving, and as you can tell, that is quite an important skill in the real world. So whether you're going into economics or something else, econ does play a huge role in the way that we think and problem solve. Grading for the course is as follows. We have 50% of the class grade that is going to be based on unit exams and the final exam. We'll see what the final exam looks like depending on whether or not we are back in school learning. More to come on that. Quizzes, we do quizzes in class every 2 to 3 days. They're roughly 10 to 15 questions long, and those are 15% of their grade. And then the other 35% comes from homework and daily work that students will submit. Late work policy is the same as all social studies classes. The way that our department works it is that if an assignment is late, it gets an initial penalty of 20%. And then that late work can be turned in until the unit summative exam. And then after that, it wouldn't be accepted unless there was some extenuating circumstance. This semester, I'm doing things a little bit differently because of the fact that students have a different schedule. I've made myself available later in the day from 1:45 to 2:37 for students to have office hours with me. If they decide that they want to come in and ask questions or need a little bit of extra help with a particular topic, they can do that with me using Google Meet code Weidler. So encourage your son or daughter if they are struggling. I am here for them. I am happy to help. And, the point is that we're going to make it through together. So that's AP micro and macro in a nutshell. I'm very much looking forward to the year. Please don't ever hesitate to reach out, email me or call me. My information is on the LHS 210 website. And thank you so much for watching, and have a pleasant evening.